Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Joan Vassos says late husband led her to Golden Bachelorette. Joan Vassos was a contestant on Jerry Turner's season of The Golden Bachelor, but her time was cut short after a family emergency. Now she has another chance at finding her second love on The Golden Bachelorette. She recently revealed that her late husband, who passed away in 2021, is the reason why she's on the dating show. How? Joan Vassos says late husband led her to Golden Bachelorette before becoming a reality TV star. Joan Vassos lived a quiet life as a school administrator. She was married to her husband, John Vassos, for 32 loving years until his tragic passing from pancreatic cancer in 2021. While the loss was surely heartbreaking, she was ready to open her heart again in 2023. She joined the historic first season of The Golden Bachelor. While she bonded with Jerry Turner over the loss of their respective spouses, Joan didn't stay on the show long. She bowed out after a phone call from her daughter asking her to come home. Bachelor Nation fans took note of her selfless move, and so did the network. She was named the first Golden Bachelorette for a season airing this fall. But Joan Vassos thinks that someone other than fans and ABC played a role in her casting. She credits her late husband as well. "I feel like he maybe had a little hand in me actually getting here, honestly," she told Entertainment Tonight in a recent interview. Her family had one concern. Joan Vassos has 4 children and 3 grandchildren. She consulted with her family before accepting ABC's golden offer. She reasoned, "This is a little scarier for them too. It puts us all in a much bigger public spotlight, and they were all wonderful about it. They wanted me to do it. But they were a little concerned about what thing. Joan kissing someone on national television. She told them that she wouldn't, but confessed to ET that she probably lied to her family." Joan Vassos didn't expect her life to take such a dazzling turn, especially not at 61. She was content in the quiet rhythms of widowhood, tending to her garden, helping with her grandkids, and sharing laughs with friends over Sunday brunches. Yet beneath that contentment was a shadow, the kind only love and loss can cast. Her husband John had passed nearly a decade ago, but his memory clung to her in the most surprising ways. And now, as she stands under the twinkling lights of the Golden Bachelorette mansion, waiting to meet a dozen hopeful suitors, Joan swears she didn't come alone. "I truly believe John led me here," she confessed in a recent interview, her voice a mix of grace and conviction. "It was as if he nudged me, as if he knew I wasn't done loving. Not yet." To the world, it may seem like reality TV, but to Joan, this experience is something deeper. A love story she believes was written with a little help from heaven. The whisper of what was John and Joan had been high school sweethearts. He was the shy quarterback with a crooked smile. She the cheerleader with a laugh that could light up a room. They'd built a life from scratch, 4 kids, a home filled with laughter, countless family dinners, and long walks just to hold hands. When John died suddenly of pancreatic cancer, Joan felt as though her world had gone dim. She never dated again. "I didn't want to replace him. That idea seemed ridiculous," she said. But grief changes. It softens around the edges, and eventually you wake up one morning not just missing what you had, but wondering what more life might hold. Still, Joan never expected that more to come with roses and camera crews. But she started watching The Golden Bachelor mostly out of curiosity. "I was drawn in by Jerry's story. It was tender, it was raw, it was real." That's when she says the signs began. Call them coincidences, call them fate. Joan calls them John's breadcrumbs. She recalls the night producers first reached out to her via email. She almost deleted it, assuming it was spam. But her phone lit up right after with a song she hadn't heard in years. "Can't Help Falling in Love," the Elvis tune John used to hum while doing dishes. Then, the dream started. He'd appear smiling, standing at a door. Joan whispered. Sometimes he'd say, "Go. Just go." Other times he'd kiss me on the forehead and disappear. It felt like a blessing. And maybe it was. When her children encouraged her to take the plunge, she finally said yes. Joan's golden leap. Stepping into the mansion for the first time, Joan says she didn't feel nervous. She felt held. I wore a locket with John's picture inside. It was like he was with me. As suitors arrived, each with their own bouquet of stories, Joan embraced the chaos. There were awkward dances, over-the-top entrances, and one man who serenaded her with a guitar he clearly hadn't touched since college. But there were also gentle hands, shared losses, and vulnerable hearts. I think older love is different, she mused. You're not chasing perfection. You're chasing connection. You've been through life. You've been shattered and mended. And now you want someone who fits into the mosaic you've become. And Joan? She was glowing. The emotional toll. And triumph. Not every moment has been easy. Filming dredged up memories Joan hadn't faced in years. One date, which took place at a vineyard, much like the one she and John visited on their 20th anniversary, left her sobbing in the dressing room. I didn't realize how much I still carry, she said. But I also didn't realize how healing it could be to share that with someone new. And share she did. With one contestant, a retired firefighter named Tom. She opened up about her darkest nights, the quiet ones where she'd sit on the porch, wine glass in hand, waiting for a sign. He didn't flinch. He just said, I've waited on signs too. Maybe that's why we're both here. What Joan hopes viewers take away. This show, for Joan, is more than roses and dates. It's a declaration. A declaration that love doesn't expire. That hearts can reopen. That even after the greatest love of your life has passed, there can be room for another. I think John would be proud of me, she said, holding back tears. He always told me I had so much love to give. He used to say, if I go first, promise me you won't shut down. I didn't promise then, but I think I'm keeping that promise now. Her kids have become her biggest cheerleaders. My daughters text me after every episode. They say, Mom, you looked radiant. I tell them, that's just Dad's light still shining through me. Joan's hopes for the finale. She won't spoil anything, not even a hint. But she admits there were sparks. Real ones. The kind that make you believe again. And as for whether John would approve. I think he's smiling, she said. Somewhere up there, he's sipping a beer, watching with a smirk, saying, that's my girl. Still full of fire. A golden love story. Written twice. As America tunes in each week, watching Joan navigate champagne toasts, heartfelt conversations, and the emotional pull of starting again. One thing is certain. This isn't just reality TV. It's a love letter to grief, to second chances, and to the enduring power of connection. Joan Vassos didn't come to the Golden Bachelorette to forget John. She came to honor him by continuing the life he always wanted for her. And maybe, just maybe, falling in love again is the most faithful thing she could have done. Would you watch his season-long tribute to the beauty of love after loss? She won't spoil anything, not even a hint. But she admits there were sparks. Real ones. The kind that make you believe again. And as for whether John would approve. I think he's smiling, she said. Somewhere up there, he's sipping a beer, watching with a smirk, saying, that's my girl. Still full of fire. A golden love story. Written twice. As America tunes in each week, watching Joan navigate champagne toasts, heartfelt conversations, and the emotional pull of starting again. One thing is certain. This isn't just reality TV. It's a love letter to grief, to second chances, and to the enduring power of connection. Joan Vassos didn't come to the Golden Bachelorette to forget John. She came to honor him by continuing the life he always wanted for her. And maybe, just maybe, falling in love again is the most faithful thing she could have done. Would you watch a season-long tribute to the beauty of love after loss?